Hey everybody, this is Jay back with another video, and this is going to be another video on that same solo car duplication that I showed before. I'm just showing it again to let you guys know that it is still working. The requirements: obviously you need a bunker, an MOC with an arena Izzy in the back. You need the nightclub with the mule inside of the nightclub. And I think that's about it. And some money to make some money, roughly. I think that's all the stuff that you need. First, I need to sell a car because you can only do this once per day. I'll put that in the bank. So I gotta go sell the car that's in here before I can go ahead and do it. But this is the best car for making money on any kind of car duplication glitch. Mine, in its current status, I can get about almost 1.65 million, I think it is. And remember, these vehicles can only be sold once per day. If you sell two, it'll drop down by half and you might get put on some kind of list. So never sell more than one per day. And it doesn't have to be a 24-hour wait period. Since I am doing this now in the middle of this day, if I decide to come in around 1 o'clock my time, which is Eastern Standard Time, I would be able to sell again, even though that's less than an actual 24 hours. 24 hours for this type, since they've changed the limits, is actually one whole day cycle. And I think the servers reset around 5 or 6, 5, 6, 7 maybe, somewhere around there in the morning, Eastern Time, my time. So anytime after that, I can actually come in and redo and sell another car. Now if I sell this, as you can see, 1.656115. And like I said, you can do this once per day. If that's not enough money for you to survive off of once per day, that's pretty bad. I would have had a little bit more because I've done this more since I made the first video. But I bought something, so... Alright, from now, let's go CEO. Get in the helicopter because I have to still prep before I can start doing the actual duplication. Need a buzzard. Gotta go over to my nightclub. I gotta move the one out of the nightclub and put it in the back of the MOC. And then after that, then I can go back up to the bunker and start the glitch again. Well, duplication. But this has been working. I haven't seen any patches yet. I've been doing it for the last week. 1 car per day. I was at like 1.2 million and now I have almost 10. I would have had closer to like 11, maybe 12 at most, but I spent money on the collectible scanner for the terabyte. There is a lot of travel back and forth in this one. Unfortunately, there are no bunker and nightclub combination that are anywhere as close to each other, unfortunately. Granted, there's ones that are a little bit closer than mine, but you know, or you could have the bunker that's, I think the closest combination would be the bunker over here and probably the nightclub that's right here that I own. That's probably the closest combination you can get to doing this, but it really doesn't matter because of the fact that you can only do this once per day. I have tested that theory. If you sell two, the first one goes for 1.65 million, and then the second one will only go for 800,000 something. It literally halves it. If you sell another one after that, you'll probably only get 400,000. So it's just not worth doing all that for nothing. You could probably get away with doing 2 a day, but to me it's just not worth the effort and all the inconsistency there is in this duplication. But as you can see, when you do the duplication, the Arena Izzy takes over for the mule. So after you move this into the back of the MOC, where you have to have vehicle storage, obviously, you have to re-buy the mule, unfortunately. So you just go service vehicles, MOC, request that. Mine should go to the left, right over by the docks. Yep. I'm going to put this in the back there. And then I can send it back to the bunker. Then I can go up there and start duplicating another car for tomorrow. But I suggest if this even gets patched to not get rid of the one that's in the back of your MOC. Keep it for a later car duplication glitch. Because if I ever do come across a valid one that actually is easy enough to do solo, I will post it. Return to storage. Bet it goes in the lower road. Yeah, look at that. It always does. Don't know why. Face dive into the dirt. Alright, but at this point we can start the whole duplication glitch all over again. That means I'm going back up to my bunker. There's 2 major spots where this duplication is very inconsistent. And unfortunately, you're just going to have to deal with it. Once you duplicate your first one and then sell it, then you can duplicate another one and save it for the next day, and then it's just doing this once per day. Even with the inconsistency, it's still worth doing, especially if you need the money. Like I said, as you can see in the lower upper right hand corner there, I am close to 10 million, even though I've made more than that. I think that one thing was like 2 million something, or close to 2 million, one of the two. But anyways, I know it was over $1 million for that collectible scanner for the terabyte. Now that is a good thing to get if you do have the extra money, because if you haven't gone around and gotten all of the collectibles and stuff like that, once you put that on your terabyte, all you got to do, it's like the sonar for the other cars, where you just press down on the right analog stick and it activates the little sonar thing, and it will bring it up on the map, a blue dot or whatever, for the collectible when you're near it. I've collected way too many because I've just followed people's videos and maps or whatever, so I don't think there's any collectibles I don't have. Alright, once you get back up here, to start this duplication glitch, basically you come in here, remove the Arena Izzy, and I found one step that's makes it a little bit easier than what it used to be, just for this first part. But sometimes I still do both, so I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. You can pull this car out. But what I have found sometimes is that either you can leave it here, sometimes I don't have problems with there, or I pull it up and over to here. Because I know there was another car duplication glitch that I did a while back that you actually needed to move the car. So, and then I just stand right up here, and you want to bring up your phone, go to quick join, contact missions and join it alone. But after you join it, you need to wait for the connection thing on the lower right hand corner to either say 2 of 4 or 3 of 4. So I gotta wait for that 2 watching thing to go away because I need to be able to see it. Okay, you join it alone, press OK. You watch in that lower right hand corner. So as soon as it says 2 or 3, I don't know what it says because I couldn't see it. Okay, but here's one of the ways that it does fail. If you're doing this glitch and you're trying it, right, just like I did, if you don't see that blue circle, you need to try to return your car, which sometimes it won't let you bring up the menu. If you pause it, go into player thing, come back out, that does reset it sometimes, not all the time. Manage your vehicle, you return it personal storage. Check your preferences, by the way. Make sure you spawn at the bunker, then you can just go find new invite only session. But sometimes moving the car doesn't seem to help at all. Alright. Let's try this again.
G'day, boss.
Gotta bring this out. I'm gonna leave it here this time. It might not even been the right timing since I couldn't see that. See, sometimes the contact mission's up top. Usually when it's up there, I find that it doesn't work so well. Don't know why. Up over join. See, once again, it is not there. You need that blue circle or you will not be able to go into your arcade. So at that point, like I said, once again, find a new session. And this is what I said about being inconsistent. There's been times where I've had to do this like 5 times or so in order for it to work. But you need that blue circle behind the MOC. That one right there. If you don't get it, restart. I don't even know if it put the right title. Okay, it did. Just for some reason, Restream is not being able to access it enough to do it. There's the blue circle. Contact missions. Alone. Wait for the things to come up. 2 or 3. Son of a bitch. I don't know how many it said. Don't have the circle anyways. Let me try something. Instead of going to a new session, I return to the car. Don't have the circle. Okay, I'm not gonna have the circle. And I'm not gonna be able to come back in, so you have to find a new session. But if you don't believe that this works, you can check out the other 2 videos. It does show that they actually do work. Alright, back here again. This has been one of the more finicky duplication glitches that I've done in quite some time. There it goes. You see I have the blue circle this time. At this point you want to leave the bunker. Do not get in a car. Do not call for a personal car. And there's two spots that this fails. There and at the other. Alright, CEO vehicle. Get a buzzard. Because that does not count as a personal vehicle. If you get into a personal vehicle, it will screw the whole thing up. You can steal a street vehicle, but you still don't want to put it into any garage or any shop, because at that point it makes it a personal vehicle. At this point you need to go down to your bunker. Oh shoot, I didn't buy this yet. I might have just screwed it up. Okay. I don't know if that makes any difference either. Guess we're gonna find out. I forgot to go down here. I have to buy the mule. There we go. Gosh dang it. Son of a gun.
Merriweather Security Consulting. How can I help? A helicopter has been dispatched. Yeah, this Maverick sucks. I don't like this one.
Okay, at this point you need to go in your thing over here. I don't think this one will fit back further, so that's why I'm doing it over here. You need to go in garage 1, where your mule is, and when you pull it out, if the glitch is still working, it should disappear. I'm not counting on it that it's actually gonna right now, because I died and I didn't order one. But we'll see. If it disappears, then we're still good. Pull this out. If it disappears, we're good to go. Oh, it still disappears. Awesome. All right. Now we got to go back up to our bunker. Now, if you are duplicating a new car for the next day, after you move the car that should be in the spot where you left it inside the bunker, after you move that into the back of the MOC and accept that it's full and transfer the other, which the other one will go into the mule spot, then that's all that you need to do. But if it is a car that and you want to sell it, after you do these steps here, you can, after you save it and stuff, you can actually pull it back out and then sell it. Then you got to go back down to your nightclub, pull that one out of the nightclub and put it in the back of the MOC, and you start all over again. Show you how to save this. Pretty simple. You come in here. And this is how you tell that it was duplicated, by the way. Here's my car still sitting right there. Now that you put this in the back, it'll say that there's a car in there. It'll say your MLC is full. As you can see there, you just accept it. Okay, and at this point, once your guy gets out of the car, do not get back in it. It will soft lock the whole system and you'll lose it. At this point, all you have to do, go in here to appearance, change something under your accessories like glasses, put on something. Look at the lower right hand corner, see the yellow, hit saved. And at this point, you just need to go to find a new session, invite only. It'll bring you right back up to here. I'm going to pretend like I'm actually selling the car, but I can't because I already sold one for today. But at this point, if you want to sell the car after you load back in, you can take it right out without any issues. You can go sell it. Once it actually loads. I can't believe this game still has issues, even on a new system. Right, once you're in here, I'm going to put my other stuff back on. Appearance, not preferences. Okay, if you wanted to sell the car, just come back here. Get in there. I'll prove to you that you can take the car out at this point. And I won't be selling any, so you'll see the duplication. Alright, you can get in here, you can bring the car out. I'll bring it totally out, because it doesn't really matter. I gotta go out of the bunker anyways. But you get in your car, bring it all the way out of the bunker, and you can go sell it. I'm not gonna make the trip to going to sell it. But once you get out, sell it. I need to return this one, clearly. Alright, now you go call up a CEO vehicle or whatever. It doesn't matter which one at this point, personal vehicle or not, it don't matter. But you go, I prefer helicopter because it's a straight shot. But now you gotta go back down to your nightclub, into garage 1. And basically all you're doing at this point, I'll show you it's in there, but after you get to your garage, go to garage 1, you'll see another Arena Izzy is in the mule spot. You take that out of the nightclub, and then while you're outside you call for your MOC, put the Arena Izzy in the back of the MOC, and then you can get out of the Izzy and out of the back of the MOC, return that to storage, and just buy another mule custom. And then you can start the whole thing over again. But as you saw, I did not sell that vehicle yet. Obviously I sold one yesterday. Well, actually I sold one at the beginning when I came on. But you can come back down to your nightclub, like I said. And you should see that there's another Arena Izzy in the mule slot. I'm not going to take this one out until I'm ready to transfer it in the back of the MLC though, because I don't know if I can bring it back in here. Because it's not the mule and it's not supposed to technically go in there. It's got the mule label, so no matter what kind of tricks you do with it, you can't move that to a normal garage, unfortunately. But as you can see, the Arena Izzy is right there. Alright guys, I'll do another video in a few days or whatever, just showing that it's still working. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, definitely let me know. If you have any questions, I'll see if I can help. Have a good one.